Hey guys, Rebecca Overson here with The Art of Building a Successful Massage Practice. And today's pop-up live stream involves a story about a piano mover. And so I'm going to tell you the story, and then I want to know what... I'm not going to draw the conclusion. I want to know what you guys think about what does this story about a piano mover have to do with massage therapy practices. And you know, those of you that have been hanging around me for a while will probably have a little bit more of a insight into where I'm going with this, but I think it will be fun and I want to stimulate this discussion and make a point as well. Okay, so real quick, let's see, hold on, I just have to make sure we're broadcasting because I don't see it. There it is. Okay, good. All right, so you guys ready? Here's the story. And you tell me what the point is. I had to hire a piano mover to move my piano. And I normally have these piano mover guys that I use, but they had moved an upright piano, and I got a Yamaha digital baby grand piano a couple of years ago. And so I just called the Yamaha dealership, the piano store where I had purchased this item. And because if you know the difference between digital baby grand pianos and acoustic ones, is the acoustic ones have strings and hammers and all of that stuff, whereas the digital ones look like a baby grand piano. They're as big as one. They have a shell, but it's all speakers and stuff inside. It's all digital. You plug it in. It's got volume control and lots of different digital features that an acoustic piano does not. So I called the piano dealer, and I said, hey, I bought this Yamaha digital baby grand a couple years back and I need to move it. And they said, oh yeah, you'll need to have one of our guys do that for you that knows how to handle those pianos. And I said, okay, great. He said, do you want me to transfer you to him or do you want his number? And I said, well, just why don't you transfer me over to him? So I left a message for the guy. I think his name was, let's call him Kyle. And I left a message for him. This was a couple weeks ago. And I didn't hear back. So left another message, didn't hear back. A few more days go by, left another message, didn't hear back. Finally, yesterday, 2 days ago, I get a hold of him. And I said, hey, Kyle, I've been trying to reach you for like 2 weeks. I've got a move scheduled on Friday, and I need to move my piano to my new house. And he said, yeah, okay. And he said, well, what do you have? I said, well, it's a digital baby grand. And he said, well, what's the model number? I said, well, it's a CP-63, blah, 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 whatever it was. I climbed underneath the piano to look at like the serial number and the little plate attached to it. And he goes, oh, okay. Well, yeah, we can get you moved on Friday, somewhere between 10 and 12. I said, that's perfect. That's when my other movers are coming. No worries. Thank you very much. He says, text me your address. I said, great. So then he says, somewhat hesitantly, well, it's going to cost you around $150. And I was like, okay, sounds good to me. And he said, okay, great. And we scheduled the call, or we scheduled the move. And it was interesting because what the thought I had after I hung up the phone was, first of all, he said it's going to be around $150. Sometimes they charge you depending on how many steps they have to go up. And so that's why I figured he was giving me an estimate on this quote. But he could have also said it's going to be $300. He could have said it's going to be $275. He could have said it's going to be $350 or $400 or $700. And at that point, I would have said, okay. So what does this have to do with building a massage therapy practice? Tell me in the comments below, okay? I'll talk to you guys later.